It's the end of lunchtime at Harropfold, and Year 8 Caden is heading to lessons.
Most of the time it's hard to not mess about.
Who would you like to annoy the most?
My sister. The easiest person to ever get annoyed.
My brother, and he started misbehaving, and he gained this attitude that come from nowhere.
Why are you throwing stuff?
He can do what he wants, that's what he says. I can do what I want. That is his attitude to everything.
What did I ever do to deserve a brother like you?
I just don't want him to get kicked out, but he doesn't learn by his mistakes. He'll constantly do it again, knowing full well that he'll get caught.
Caden, bag on the floor, please. Right, books open, everyone.
If you have a student, they've missed lessons over the years, they go to a class and they don't know something, and they feel vulnerable.
Caden, your bag is still on your back. Get it on the floor now.
So their only mechanism they know is to hide the fact that they don't know things, be a bit out of order, and they get removed.
Caden, bag on the floor. I've already asked you. On the floor. No, on the floor, otherwise I'm going to have to remove you. Simple as that. On the floor. Right, date and title on, everyone, please. What kind of programme?
A chair like that.
One more and I'll ask you to leave the lesson.
Just told me to put my bag on the chair.
You're interrupting me and you're shouting out of turn. That behaviour's not... Right, outside. I've given you your warnings.
Wow.
If you go, Miss, would you mind radioing to get someone to pick Caden up, please?
Mr. Chambers, got Caden.
If I hear something on the radio about Caden, I'll think, well, what's he doing? Or where's he going? I shouldn't be getting involved with Caden, because last year I lost out in most of my lessons, because I was constantly worrying about what Caden was doing and what he was getting up to and what trouble he was getting himself into.
Come with me. I'll go and speak to Mr. Hastings.
When you're in the class.
You go where you're damn told.
I'm not.
Caden,
I'll go and see Mr. Hastings.
I'll smack you, yeah.
I wish I never had a brother, though. Just sometimes.
As part of the behavioural team, it's Ben Povey's responsibility to offer support to challenging students in the school.
Right. You all right? Just let me go grab some tissues. I'll be 1 second, kid. All right, yeah.
No, everywhere I go, it feels like I'm getting picked on by teachers. And when it's my first lesson, I get told off for nothing.
I know it feels like that, Caden. I know.
If I just saying get out, I'm gonna go and call you are Chambers.
Me or Mr. Chambers. Please don't call him Chambers. He's not Prince. He's not like a one-word person. He's called Mr. Chambers. Yeah?
There's definitely two sides to Caden. There's the front, there's the I'm not bothered, there's a character, and then there's a little boy underneath.
You've got to realise, the minute you stop blaming everyone else and go, right, well, what can I do differently? Mate, life gets loads easier, trust me. All right? Right, go to the next lesson. Yeah, mate. Can you reach it? Go on. Nothing but net, Cave. I like it.
It's Friday morning. In an attempt to change his continual bad behaviour, Mr. Chambers has called in Caden's mum.
There is a lot of pressure if Caden's being a bit naughty because she works hard. She really tries. We've had some terrible conversations and she's probably hated my guts at times.
I've just seen that lady outside. She went, oh my God, I can see the resemblance between you and Shannon. You're like twins. Oh, twins. Hi. See ya.
I need to tell you something. Don't be coming in here now and thinking, oh no, this is...
Well, I am very sceptical, obviously.
Don't be very sceptical.
I am.
No, don't be. Sometimes I real feel for her, and that's why we've got to try and support her. Are we doing something wrong? Us, or you, or both?
Well, obviously, we must be doing something.
There's a breakdown somewhere.
There's like a mishap in between somewhere,
There's
isn't
a break
there?
somewhere. So that then leaves us to exploring other avenues. Right then, come in here and have a sit down.
Hi, mate.
Let's have a little talk here. On the 20th, you're running around at lunchtime, ignoring people. Then you had an issue with PE and you got placed outside of Miss York's room there. Then you were hiding behind a fridge. Then within 2 minutes of that, you've walked out up onto the top yard and you've had a fight. There's 4 incidents in one day.
If you just give us an insight, though, you know, just give us a reason why, maybe we can help.
I don't know. What my mum always said. I've started being naughty since I could ever walk and talk.
Do you like getting in trouble?
No, I just don't think at the time.
You know, if there's a picture there that you don't like, then you take the picture out and you put another picture in. So what you've got to do is reframe it.
We all want you to succeed, okay? We all do. Do you think I want you pass from pillar to post? Do you think Sir wants you pass from pillar to post? No. We want you settled.
Making a note of this, Caden. Sit properly, please, on your chair.
It's cold.
Sit properly on your chair.
Cold?
Well, you can warm it up. Right. Caden, why are you doing that? Hang on. We'll just wait till Caden's facing the front. Caden, that's enough. Right.
Lesson's over! Lesson's over! Lesson's over!
Despite repeated warnings, Caden is still misbehaving in class. And when he skips a detention, the behavioural team decide they must take further action.
Oi!
You didn't stay for your detention. You did
I
one.
don't get why I've got detention though.
This is being pushed as far as it can go at the moment. Do you know you're being out of order with us? Do you know that what you're doing is wrong? Because if you don't, then we're wrong.
So, get in the booth and wait for whatever me and Mr. Chambers said to do next.
If we have to lose someone, if someone doesn't work here, then we've got to try and find the best scenario that works for them.
The team have decided to temporarily move Caden to a neighbouring school.
Good morning, this is Mr. Chambers from Parental. Caden says you didn't work, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I need to speak to you. It's starting to escalate now. It's getting to the stage now where he's running away from senior teachers.
So what do we do now?
He's going to go on a respite. I've got to get him out of the place and he's got to know that he's done wrong. So he's going to go to Buell for 2 weeks. I'm going to try and...
I'm so gutted.
Please don't get upset on this one. Please, I'm going to...
so gutted.
I'm going to try and work with you. We've just got to get the right balance here. Yeah?
Thank you.
I can't make any promises yet, but I'm going to try and we're going to... But please don't get upset. We'll get through this, all right?
Thank you.
OK, bye-bye now.
All right, bye-bye.
I hate seeing people like that, you know, who might impact on someone's life. He's a good lad, Caden. He does care. And he does hurt when he knows he's done wrong. And that's why I think we'll win with him. Come here. If your sister comes past, just say it's something that me and you are dealing with. She's got exams and she doesn't need to be worrying about you, does she?
Caden will return to Harropfold after a 2-week break.
What we try and do at Harrop is give young people as many chances as possible. You won't see students being excluded. Why? Because we have a belief that it doesn't work, because just sitting at home all day would not change or start to adjust the attitude, because it's the attitude we've got to get to change the behaviours.
You've got maths, then Spanish, learning skills.
After 2 weeks away on respite, it's Caden's first day back at Harropfold.
Well, the first thing is you got your shoes on, innit? Oh, somebody's not away proper.
Love you. See you later.
Good morning, Caden. How was your trip away? You not enjoy it? Now you're back and we're going to have a new Caden? Look at me. Definitely. I hope so.
Harropfold, they're not a normal school. I don't mean it in a bad way.
Come in.
Any other school, they get kicked out straight away.
So, Caden, we're going to try and help you, but we want something back here. Please, give us something back. There's lots in place to try and make it work for you. Well, I'll say to you, what are you going to do? So, first thing, get your report card. That needs to be signed by everyone. It needs to be shown, and Mum needs to see it at night, and I need to see it. Right, run down to Miss Cans. She'll print your report off. Happy? Because if you're not, that's as good as it gets. Go to lesson notes.
How are you going to make a change, Caden?
Stop being a class clown and ignoring teachers. And actually doing my work for once. All they're really trying to do is get me a good education.
We'll put the title, Descriptive Writing Opportunity. So I want you to imagine that you are a homeless person spending your first night sleeping on the streets of Manchester.
Make a story as like me.
Yeah, it could be you personally, but you can change any detail, because it is a creative piece.
It's period 1, and Caden is in English.
So can I read this one?
Yeah.
I've got, my name is Jerry, I am 5, I am 52 years old. The reason why I'm homeless is because I did theft.
Since being placed on report, his behaviour has improved.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, miss. Good morning, everyone.
Sit down. How are they doing today, sir?
Excellent, really well. Caden's smashing it again. You just came in at a good moment, actually. He was just reading me what he's written so far.
That's fantastic. Again.
He's working well.
Really good.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Cheers, sir. So you reading me a bit your story, weren't you?
I bought myself a sleeping bag and a tent and some food and water.
We are seeing some improvements with him. We just need to keep working with him and seeing if we can get him through this difficult time.
Excellent. Right, I really like the narrative you've got there. You created a really convincing backstory for your character. You've been pretty good today, actually, Caden.
Just give me a look. Yes!
Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, are you all right?
Can you talk?
Yeah.
So, I don't think I've been as proud of a young fella for a long time, and I said it's nice to be looked after, and he said he's not as mad anymore now, and I think we maybe hid a little bit somewhere here because he's trying, and he's not going to get everything right, but you know what? He deserves a big trade off you.
Yeah, he does.
He's sitting
And
laughing.
don't you worry, I will do.
He's sitting laughing here. Yeah, he wants a new bike.
A new bike?
Mum's having an heart attack here. No, I'm winding. So, well done.
All right, thank you, bye-bye.
Bye. She's happy, Mum. To get some positive results from Caden and to get some wins that's what we're here for, isn't it? You know, we want to change young people's lives. That's why we come into this. It's to give them the opportunity they never thought they had. Can you keep this up? Because I'm proud of you now. You make the right choices now, and people are starting to like it. I'm not big on big presents, but he's always wanted me stress reliever. So I thought I'm going to get him one that looks like him. That's yours.
You deserve that. Are you pleased with it?